We got nowhere to be, just a slow dance with the summer heat. The world outside can't wait a few, 'cause right now we got nothing else to do. The sun is peeking through the cotton white blinds, your hands still tangled up in mine. Feet on the wall, your head on me, floating easy. We got nowhere to be, got nowhere to be. We're heads in this, but you don't mind. You just let it fall, let it lie. Coffee's cold, but we take a sip, talk about nothing. Let the morning slip.
Thank you.